letting other people decide your life for you, letting other people decide what's best for you, letting other people run your life. Cancer, that's what I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords here, sorry, with the Three of Pentacles. And then with the Fool card in the World, it's like, you're letting the world decide where you're going. It's almost like you have no direction on your own. You have no sense of personal direction, and you're just at the whims of whatever other people say, whatever other people tell you, or whatever other people want you to do. And the Nine of Swords, it results in you ultimately suffering. You suffer, and you don't even realize that it's because you're living a life that is at the behest of other people. Whoa, let's pull an oracle card. Okay, so interesting. We have the 4 and the universal hexagram. That is a feeling of moral obligation. These two cards here, to these people who we want to either take care of, or who we want to serve, or who we listen to what they say and we do what they tell us to do. We feel a sense of moral obligation to. Maybe you're religious and you feel a sense of moral obligation to listen to your pastor, right? That's just one example, and there's nothing wrong with that, but this is almost taking it to an extreme, is what these cards are saying. And the rabbit here with the sun and the rope tells me that even though you feel morally obligated to do this, it's actually everybody's moral obligation. You're just the only person who feels morally obligated to do it. It's not your responsibility personally to care for these people, to do what these people say. It is not your personal responsibility, because look at this. It's almost like the king. Let me move these cards aside. The king with Scorpio. You're left with the bag. You get stuck with the bag and you get screwed whenever this happens. Whenever you acquiesce to these people, whenever you participate in these dynamics where you let people tell you what to do or you serve these people, you get stuck with the bag. Let's get some advice. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Fool. It's okay to do these things that you're doing. It's okay to want to be of service to, because I feel like you guys just have this personality where you want to be of service to people. There's nothing wrong with that. But these cards are saying don't spread yourself too thin, because on the bottom, we have the World card, right? The World card is like spreading yourself across to everybody, the whole world. And that really is the problem here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is take a more reserved approach. And you can only do so much. The Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is you can only do so much practically before you wear yourself out, right? Looking down here, we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. This is like, you say yes to everything. You're a yes person. Don't do that. Or you can do that, but limit yourself. Limit how many yeses that you're gonna say, because at some point you wear yourself out. There's a limit to how many people you can say yes to before there's no time left for yourself. Okay, now it's giving you strategies on how to not overwhelm yourself and like triple book yourself. It's saying, if somebody asks you to do something, Taurus reverse, say, I need time, the Mask, the Staff, Sagittarius. Let's plan to do this on the following date. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it over the weekend. There's strategies for saying yes to people. You don't have to be like a naysayer. You can still give people like the yes that you like to give. You can still be a yes ma'am person, but it's like schedule it, right? You don't have to do everything all the time with everyone. Schedule things in advance. Be practical about it. Set limits, and I feel like there's no reason why you can't help a lot of people and still not spread yourself so thin that you suffer. Looking a couple more cards down, this is interesting. We have the Mouth, Jupiter, and Uranus here. The first time that you say no to someone, or you say, no, let's do it tomorrow, let's do it later, they are gonna be a little put off. They're gonna be a little bit shocked because they're so used to you always saying yes, okay? That's what this top row is saying. Now, they'll get used to it, and they'll be like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. They'll get used to it. You'll get used to having the ability to schedule things in advance. It'll make your life easier, right? So everyone's gonna get used to this. It's a matter of you taking this action to just organize your life better. We have the ear, just to explain, we have the ear, the throne, and the bridge here. The bridge is like, build a bridge and get over it, right? So they'll get over it, and they are receptive to what you say. The ear, and then the chair here is just talking about how your relationship is just fine. It's stable. The chair is like a stable object. So just by telling people, I don't want to do this right now, let's do it tomorrow, you're not going to shoo people off. You're going to scare people out of your life. They'll get used to it. They'll get used to you not saying yes all. All right, guys, Cancer signs, thank you guys so much for being here and taking an interest in my videos. I really appreciate you guys. If this resonated, don't forget to like the video and follow the channel if you want to see more of these.